With us now is Avrami Farkas, the quarterback for the Team Israel men's football team. Avrami, thanks so much for being with me. I want to ask first, how does an Israeli learn about flag football, learn about the sport of football? It's usually thought of as like a distinctly American sport. How did you get involved in it?
Well, I was born in America. I made Aliyah at the age of 14. So I was brought up with the sport of football and came with a love for it here and found a large community of football, people who loved it, and not only from the American community, but it's growing in the Israeli community as well. And many other people who make Aliyah from other countries also are mixed within this league, and so it's a growing community.
Where in the States are you from originally?
I'm from Teaneck, New Jersey.
You're a Giants fan then, or
I'm a Jets fan? Jets
All right, so you come to Israel, you make Aliyah as a teenager with a love for the Jets. Do Israelis care about this sport? How do you help export the love of the sport and understanding the rules, which is Israel generally dominated by basketball and soccer?
Well, I think that many people don't truly see football for what it is on a strategic and fun teammate level, that there's a really, really strong camaraderie within the sport, and people see it as maybe a more violent sport, and that brings people into the fold sometimes for the fun of that, but they stay for the fun, for the teammate, for the team atmosphere that exists. And I think that it's been growing exponentially within the tackle world, and the flag world has followed slowly as well.
What was this experience like? I mean, hundreds, 800 players, athletes from around the world, from nearly 24 nations. What was it like for you to be on the field, playing in the game with so many others?
It's really, truly always humbling, and it's very cool to see football come together and bring people from different nations to respect one another just playing football. It's simple, it's human. We all come out and play sports, and we just get along out there and get to meet people from all around the world, and it really brings people together.
So Israel finished in 9th place. I mean, America won, Team USA won in a last-minute thriller. Have you grown from this? Do you think Team Israel has grown, and will this impact the sport's future in Israel?
We have definitely grown from this, and while it's a disappointing finish for what we know we can do, we saw a lot of positives within the tournament, and we know that when we go back to the drawing board and we go back and find new talent and grow as a team, we'll come back stronger for the next tournament.
What's next for you? I mean, what's next for Team Israel? What's next for you as a quarterback?
The next is to get back and look at how we can do better, at how we can improve as a team, how we can get together, practice more, and get prepared for the next tournaments in the coming years.
Are you finding that Israelis are more interested in the sport? It's becoming more popular in Europe. I mean, the export of the concept. Are you finding that native-born Israelis like it?
Without a doubt. It's starting from the tackle sphere, in that tackle football is a more international sport, and people come and find love for the flag game at the same time, and it has its own niche that's really growing even in the state of Israel.
Yeah, well, congratulations on so far in the event, 9th place, but many more events and games in your future. Avrami, thanks so much for being with us, the quarterback for Team Israel. Great to have you in studio.
Thank you so much.
And there is plenty of entertainment.